you will want to avoid, at least watch out for these grading companies, or not even really grading companies, in my opinion. Some of them aren't. I call them ABC grading companies. We already know PCGS, NGC, ANACS, as well as ICG are considered the top four reputable companies. There are some exceptions to that. There are some older companies that graded well, older holders and things like that. Also, some people kind of like PCI a little bit. They're okay. They still grade as far as I know. And then you still have SEGs. So there are some companies that are on the cusp there, but not quite accepted and don't have the market value. But these companies here we're going to talk about. So stay tuned. But first, here's my website, portsmouthcoinshop.com. If you would like to place an online order, you can call this number here and we'll try to help you out. We prefer that you go through the site if you can, but if you're having some trouble, you can call this number here. And it's not for talking to me, or it's not for asking about coins and things like that. We have a help community for that, but we do have a lot of coins up here for sale. We're putting coins up all the time, and we have a large inventory up of graded and raw coins. So if you get a chance, check out portsmouthcoinshop.com. So let's take a look at some of these coins, and I want to give everyone examples of different ones that I do have in stock that I keep as a personal collection of my own. This is part of my collection. I mean, I collect clean coins, I have counterfeit coins, I have damaged coins, I have a few minor mint errors, I have some gifts people have given me. But this is part of it. This right here is, well, it's Blanchard is what it is. Blanchard has put coins in holders. And my experiences with Blanchard is that they are fairly accurate on their grading. They are fairly conservative. They're not perfect, but if I see a coin in holders like this, and I actually like the holders, they do go back sometimes to the 80s. I do like this. This is very pleasing. So this would be something that if you saw this, you don't be too afraid to purchase the coin. You're probably going to get what it's showing there. PR66 is a fair grade for this. It's probably undergraded. It has a cameo obverse, but not a cameo reverse. This one, on the other hand, is a completely different story. You can buy holders like this online, put any coin you want in the holder, and put whatever grade you want. You can print these labels off. Now, I think this one here is actually the coin guy. It's not the same coin guy that's on Spectacular's videos, but it says the coin guy, and you can find his website and his verification number. The problem is that it's not listed. I don't think the coin's listed under AU58. I think that's the problem, so there is an error there. But you just want to avoid this because you don't know what you're going to get. You don't know if it's fake coin. You don't know a lot of different things. And then obviously it doesn't hold the market value, despite the fact it's only AU58. Why put a 1921 in an AU58 holder, or 55 or whatever for that matter? Really doesn't make sense. So I just wouldn't recommend if you see this. A lot of these you might see up at auction. You'll see coins like this. You'll see them in holders and people thinking they're getting PCGS coins, and it's actually companies like INB. I see this a lot. You definitely want to stay away from this. They grade everything 70. You can see it's got 70 on it here. You just want to avoid it. You'll buy a PCGS box full of these, or NGC box full of these at an auction, vault auctions or supposedly police auctions and all that. This is what you'll get. It's overgraded. It's a self-grading company. It's not a real grading company. There's no guarantee on the grade. The certification's not real. There's nothing real about this. And they are the company that will talk about estate buys. They've changed their name on eBay. I've watched them for 20 years on eBay. And they stay in business, but that's because people keep buying it. Here's another example. It's just someone who put together a holder, put a little barcode on it to make it look official. It's kind of like an ICG holder, but it's not. They'll do that too, certified. I mean, it's just a company doing this. It looks like they got stuff all over it. It looks like they tried to dip it out and didn't rinse it off or something. So you just want to avoid that. Here's, now this is PCI. This is an old green holder. Typically, coins were graded more conservative. So like Blanchard, you might be okay if you buy a coin like this in the holder. Then here's another one that you saw a lot on eBay. I'm not saying they didn't get a grade right every once in a while, but the point of it is you want to avoid these kind of companies because you don't know what you're getting grade-wise. There's no guarantee of it. And once a dealer sees it, they're going to count it as a raw coin, an ungraded coin, and they're not going to give you the graded price on it. It's going to be heavily discounted. NTC is another one. I mean, you can find coins graded pretty much close to the grade, even actually the grade in these holders, but for the most part, it's going to be a point or two less. NTC was an actual company at one time. I don't know if they still are. I don't know if they still grade. Some dealers respected their grades, but most dealers do not now. And like I said, it's you have to be careful when you buy them and in the NTC holders. And then here is just, like I said, it's just a fake coin in a holder to make it look like it's something special. They've got all these different weights and double eagle replica St. Gaudens. This is not really gold, by the way. It's actually plated, and people got to read that. It's platinum accented. Okay, so it's not actually gold. But people break these out of these holders, and they think they're gold, and they try to sell them. And here it is, material 0.900 gold. See, mintage. They're talking about a real one, not the actual coin here in this holder. That's the problem people run into with some of this. Also, I'm going to show everyone over here on my website, and I will be updating this and fixing this to make it look a little better, because this was the older version of software I used for my website back in the day when I first started. And I have about 140, over 100 grading companies listed here. And you can go to my homepage and click on the grading companies, and you can see all the different ABC grading companies that existed. I have legit companies over here, like AccuGrade was legit, but they just don't have the market value or the respect that the other four have that I mentioned. You've got the ANA, which is an older company. Some of these companies were formed by people who started other companies like NGC, or even were graders at NGC at one time. But you have all of these different, here's the Blanchard I showed you, but it's in alphabetical order, and you can check out all of these. I've captured all these from eBay over the years that I've watched, and a lot of these are just fake companies, overgraded coins, or just companies that grade their own coins. They're not even grading coins for everybody, so they don't guarantee anything. But if you get a chance, come over here to my website. It's actually currently coinauctionshelp.com, and I may be changing that to coinhelpu.com or something in the future, and then I'll just have it redirected to that site, this site here. But you can come over to the homepage, like I said, and click Coin Grading Companies Database and check out all the different grading companies that are over here on my website. So hopefully that helped you a little bit when you are looking online and you see these coins for sale, these oddball companies. You think maybe you could get a good deal, or maybe they'll get the grade right and you snag a good one. That's going to be a lottery ticket. That's like scratching off, going down and buying a lottery thing and scratching it off and hoping that you win, because there's no guarantee, and most of the time you're going to lose. I know some people are better at it than others, but that doesn't mean everybody is as good as you are at it. So I just put it that way. I don't tempt it anymore. I don't do it. If I can see the coin in hand, if I can go to the auction and look at it in hand, that's one thing. Online, I wouldn't do it. Stay away from the police auctions, the vault auctions, and anything that says estate sales and promises all this stuff, or just recently found in a safe and had been in this big old story. Stay away from it. It's not worth it. Wouldn't get into that. So thanks for watching my latest video. If you like these kind of videos, please hit the sub button and that bell to get all notifications, and have a great day.